Hello, it's Friday and I am going to do my very first makeup video. So I'll probably pop out of the screen a couple times because this is not my thing. This is what I prep with. A little vitamin C serum, vitamin C moisturizer, and then I use this on my neck and chest. But I also put leftover of this on my neck and chest because your neck and chest are part of your face. I'm gonna pop this over here. I am not a professional. When you see how I slap this on, you'll probably be grossed out. So hold on, I'm going to get everything ready and then I'll pop back on and I'll show you how I do my sloppy makeup. All right, so prep is everything. So I do start with NYX Marshmallow. I have like a little spot here. It's like a little hole and I've had facials. It doesn't go away. I don't know. So that fills it in. I love this. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I will put this on, both of these on first. So I just pop a little on the little spot on my chin. It fills it in. Pop a little bit of this on. It's super sticky and it totally holds your makeup on. And when I tell you I slop my makeup on, I mean I slop my makeup on. And there will be breaks in the video. I'm not doing anything secretive. I'm just not used to doing this and I need to grab whatever I need. So hang on, I'm gonna put this away, wipe my hands off, and then grab the foundation. All right, so for foundation, I love Juvia's Place. It's one of my favorites. I always add some, I call them dewy drops. Right now this is the Flower Beauty one, that's what I'm using. And then in the summer, I always add like a tinted drops or something. So I'm using these right now from e.l.f. So just pop a little bit on my, oh, that much. And then a little bit of the tint on there. When I tell you I am messy, I am messy. And then one drop of the dewy stuff on here. Maybe a kind of a little bit more. Pop that over there. And then I just mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. And then it gets slopped onto my face. Just like this. I'm going to try my hardest not to do my open mouth, but that doesn't always happen. Literally slop it on. I have tried sponges, I've tried brushes, I've tried a lot of things, and this has truly been my favorite way to put my foundation on. I feel like the heat from my hands warms it up nice, and it just works for me. And just use whatever's on here. Make sure you get on your nose, around your eyes. I always make sure I try to get like towards my hairline so you don't see this big huge 1980s orange mark. Blend it in. Always get my lips because I feel like having it on my lips is a huge help for keeping my lipstick on. So, well, lip gloss. So there we go. And I'm going to pause you for a sec because I have to use a makeup wipe to wipe this off. I don't want to run in the bathroom. All right. I know it looks super orangey, but it's not. I think it's just the light. Again, this is the first time I've done this, so I don't know. You're going to get a funky version. So I use this Wet n Wild. I love this powder. So I just go in and take some powder to kind of get rid of the shine and set my makeup. So pop a little of that on. And then I've been loving these two. I use this when I start, like throughout, and then I use this at the end. Love it. Absolutely love it. So just give a little light dusting. Give it a sec to... Okay. Today I'm using my Centric Beauty Winnie the Pooh palette. This has some cute colors in it. I usually mix palettes. Today I'm just going to do this one. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Use this on my eyes. I'm going to do one and then I'm going to pause it so that I can do the other one and I don't have to bore you with both eyes. All right, so that's done. And now I'm going to go back in with a little bit of powder And I am a total believer that this actually keeps my eyeshadow on all freaking day. So I already took all my brushes out. I'm just gonna go in with this color. It's called Christopher Robin. It's so cute. So just do a little slopping on. And when I tell you I am a slapper, sometimes I forget things, have to go back. I don't know. I just don't like to spend 10 hours on my makeup. Not a makeup artist, in no way a professional. Just been doing it for like 40 years. Hold on, I'm gonna do the other eye. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this color. It's called Owl. I wear it a lot. So I'm gonna just keep cutting out once I go to the second eye. I don't want this to be, like I said, really, really long. So I just like messy daub that in on the side and then try to blend it a bit. And like I said, not a professional. That's okay. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of comments on what I'm doing wrong. That is fine. I like my makeup the way I do it. I like to change colors. I like to do a lot of crazy things. That's on me. So I just usually go back in with this after and kind of try to blend it together. So there we have that. I'm gonna give you a pause, do the other eye. Okay, so both eyes are done with that. And then I go back in with my e.l.f. on a flat brush. And I don't really do a cut crease because I don't really care. I mean, I do my makeup every single day, but I have to be honest with you. This is how messy I am. And it works for me. So I'm gonna do this one because this is super quick. And I have this thing where I have to wash my brushes every single day and put everything away as I'm using it. So if you see me step away for a second, it's because of that. I do not powder this part because I like it to keep the lighter color on it. So I have that. I'm gonna pause you real quick and put this away. All right, so I'm going in to the inside of my eye with a color, I don't know if you can see it, it's called Rabbit. It's very cute. It's just a plain, simple, like lighter frosty color. So I'm just gonna pop that on. Like I said, I am super messy. I don't understand how people spend an hour doing their makeup. It just, I don't know. Obviously they know what they're doing, some of them, and their makeup is probably 100 times better than mine, but I really don't care. So there's that. And then I take another fluffy brush and then I'll go in with something to kind of like bring it all together. So today I want to use this blue because I am going to wear blue today. So I go in and I just kind of blend it all together with this, just very little. I'm gonna do the other eye, hold on. All right, so there's that. I do have hooded eyes, I'm sure you can see. So I have just learned how to kind of go up with my makeup. I really don't, you know, I don't go crazy with that. So the next thing that I do is my brows. I haven't been going nuts with my brows. I've been trying to go for a semi more natural look. So literally I've just been going in, popping a little bit of stuff in here, a little bit of pencil, and kind of roughing through it. I do need to get my brows done. I'm just super lazy and I tend to wait a really long time, keep on plucking them myself and shaping them, and they do look like crap right now, but that's okay. So here we go, nice and easy. Let me just take a pop back. Sometimes you just need a little more fluff in one spot. So there we go. Yes, my brows could look 100 times better, but like I said, I do need them done. And then I go back in with my lighter colored e.l.f. and that little baby is what I do under my eyes. So I do a little dab and a little dab. I take my little triangle puff and I use this Essence Fix and Last and I just kind of spray it to dampen it, which is I've found to be really good. And then I just kind of go in under here, cover it, get a little bit over here. I think I didn't put enough on here, so pop a little more on. There we go. And go right under here, into my corner, up into here. This is where I start making faces. And then I always make sure I go up towards my hairline because I do not like a super crazy hairline view. So there's that side. I'm gonna do the other side, so hold on. All right, other side's done. Gonna just pop in a little bit of powder to set that in. I do not go crazy. I just have no interest in it. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a spray again. Let that dry. Now I'm gonna go in with my NYX contour stick. And I never used to do this, but I kind of like how it looks now. So do that, a little tiny bit here, a little tiny bit there. And hold on one second while I grab my brush. All right, so I just kind of go up in here. It seems like there's a lot on here, but really there isn't that much because I blended in with my blush. So I just kind of go up into here and into here. I keep it up higher just because, I don't know, it looks weird down low. So we do that, just kind of tap it all in there. I don't brush because I don't like how it looks. It kind of pulls off anything that's on your face. And like I said, I never used to do this, but this is kind of new for me, and I sort of like the step. And then I just pop a little bit of powder underneath, kind of blend it together. And next will be blush. So I've been loving these e.l.f. blushes. They are so pigmented that you truly just need to take, I put usually like 2 little drops on here, and then you can see how much they throw out onto you. So I just pop that in. Step back a little here so I can get a better view. Same thing on this side. And then if I end up with too much more on one side than on the other, obviously just pop a little bit of powder over it and take care of it, because we don't want to be too crazy. And so there's that. I'm gonna grab my highlighter, so I'll be right back. So now I'll pop in with a little bit of this. It's called Happy Morning. It's a super white highlighter. So I pop that in the corners. I like the way the corners look. I just feel like it makes you look a little more awake. So I just do that. So there we go. Might not be able to see it well on there. And then I have my highlighter. This is worn a little bit, but this is from Juvia's Place as well. And it's really, you need such a small amount of this. So I usually tap it into here, and then I just dab a little on my nose and a little on the bridge and up here, blend it a bit. And then I always go on my lip, like on the top part of my lip. And then whatever's left over, I kind of just pop in inside here. I don't go crazy with that. So there's that for right now. And I am going to give this a pause because I always do my hair before I put my mascara on. So I'm going to do that because I'm going to go wash my brushes, and then I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail as usual, and then I'll come back and do my mascara. So hold on, and thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm going to do my mascara, and I'm going to just tell you this. I'm so blind. I have to use a 10 times magnifying mirror to do my mascara. So I have to literally look in this. So I've been using, I use a lot of e.l.f.'s, but I just got this as a sample. It's e.l.f. Big Mood, and it's really good. The brush is monstrous. Look at how big the brush is. So I start out, I do my lower lashes, and then, so I'm just going to do those. I don't know if you're even going to see it. You'll probably see my mouth hanging open because I can't do mascara without it. So I know a lot of people say you should never do your lower lashes when you're older because it ages you, but I don't care. 54 is my age, and that is too bad. So I could be doing a lot worse things. Let's just say that. So just pop a little bit on the bottom. I don't do a lot. I just get it on there just because I like how it looks. So let me come back in just a sec. All right, so I got this heated lash curler on a collaboration from, I think it's from Amazon. It works so well. So I always heat it to the highest setting because I'm a rebel. So I'm going to leave it on for a couple minutes, And then I have been using, I have a bunch of different lash primers. This is the Essence, which one is this? Lash Princess. Love it. It's white. I love that it goes on white because you can see where you're putting it. And then when you put your mascara on, you can see that your mascara is covering it. So hold on 1 second. I'm just going to give this a minute to heat up, and then I'm going to come back and I'll finish up my lashes. Okay, so it seems like it's heated pretty good. So I'm just going to go in here and just make a few passes just to kind of puff them up a little. I don't have good lashes. I have super short lashes. So anything helps as far as curling and adding a little bit to it. It doesn't make a huge difference as far as I see, but I do like how it adds a little bit of oomph to the lashes. And then obviously if you have a lash that is kind of going and doing its own thing, which I always do, you can put it back into its place. So there we go. Hang on, gonna shut this off, grab the mascara. Actually, I lied. Primer. So I do one eye at a time. So I'm gonna pop my primer on here. Sorry, I know you can't see it. And you will see that the primer is white. So there you go. You can see it. I'm sure that it's white. And I do one eye at a time. I don't know why. It's just a stupid habit that I have. So I'm going to go in with the mascara and just pop that in. I have only used this big gargantuan fat brush once, and that was yesterday. So I'm still trying to get used to the monster brush. So I do have a little bit of a struggle when it comes to certain parts. Probably should have just used what I've been using, which is another e.l.f., but probably would have been a little easier for you to kind of check it out, but that's okay. So I start going in there like that, and then I of course have to pull the thing aside, see how I'm looking, and that's about what I want to do. And I'm going to do the other side, but I will not bore you with that. Because I don't wear fake lashes. I don't care. I like my natural lashes, and I used to wear fake lashes. I still have some, but I didn't wear them consistently because I have never mastered them. I've tried magnetics. I've tried the ones that go underneath. I don't care. So hold on, but do the other side. All right. So that's it. And the next thing is lip gloss. Rimmel Provocalips has always been my favorite. I couldn't find them for a long time. Walmart has them again, and I love it. I'm so excited. So really you can only do one coat. If you do more than one coat, it's clumpy. And this stays on forever. So you just go in here. Oops. I have super thin lips, so I always do go a little bit outside the line. So there you have it. That's it. And then, that's not really it. Last thing I do is the Glow On Lock. Shake it up. It's got those little beads, and I pop that all on, let it all dry, and it sets me like for the whole entire day. Like this will still be on tonight when I go to get changed or shower or whatever. So that's it. I know it's long, but thank you for watching.